Right now, as you're watching this video, your first subscribers are killing your channel. You've published countless great videos, worked your socks off on those click-worthy thumbnails, but the results are yet to come. What if I told you that the moment when you destroy your YouTube career was at the very beginning of your channel? Well, let's imagine that you've just started your own YouTube channel. You chose an interesting topic, you wrote a script, you shot a video, you edited the video, and watched loads and loads of videos on how to optimize your tags, title, and description, and so on and so forth. Here's the key point. You decided to send this very first video to all your friends, colleagues, and family. Is this a good idea or a bad idea? What do you think? You may say that it's obviously fine to do so. Your friends will always watch your videos until the end, right? Well, not necessarily. And of course, they will smash the like button, right? People tend to think that since you don't have any followers, you won't get any views, but that's not how YouTube works. Views help you gain subs, and then subs help you collect more views. Well, not exactly. In fact, YouTube gives your video impressions and shows it in recommendations. The video with the most click-worthy thumbnail gains a view. Only then, if your average view duration is high and your video is truly interesting, will you get more impressions. That's how the system works, and that's what CTR and average view duration are all about. So why is sending your video to your colleagues and friends such a disadvantage, even if they watch it until the end? Yeah, there are much more pitfalls in this whole grand scheme of growing your channel. For example, those friends of yours simply may not be the ones who should watch your videos in the first place. Let's imagine that you make videos about startups and venture capital. You send it to your best friend. Yeah, he's simply the best. He'll watch it until the end, but here's the catch. Usually, he watches nothing but Mr. Beast videos. And for an average YouTube content maker, this wouldn't be a problem, but let's dive deeper and you'll notice where the problem is. Your other friend may watch some content about soccer or other sports. Your family may even be watching cooking content. The main question here is, what will YouTube do after this magnificent mix of different groups of people that decided to watch your first video and smashed that subscribe button? This kind of puzzle will probably leave the algorithm wondering, since YouTube won't know which audience cluster it should recommend your content to. Usually the YouTube algorithm works in peace and picks the exact audience that will enjoy your channel. In this case, the wrong people simply won't click on your thumbnail or watch the video long enough. The algorithm won't recommend your content to them. When you try to force the wrong audience to engage with your content, the algorithm becomes confused and starts recommending your videos to a chaotic mix of audiences. This can negatively impact your channel's growth and future on YouTube. As I said before, impressions and organic views not only help you gain subs, but also help YouTube find your audience. When you upload the first video on your channel, YouTube treats you as a blank slate and tries to figure out which audience cluster would be perfect for you. Once again, the algorithm tries to do it organically by showing your video to loads of different people. And when you try to stimulate growth with views from your friends and family, YouTube basically doesn't know what to do. The bad news is that some creators are smart enough to buy an established channel and not start from the bottom. And I guess you've already figured out why it's the worst decision to be made. Yeah, some ego-tripping businessman might be bothered by having 0 subs and blindly buy any channel with over 1,000 subscribers. It's very likely that this channel gained those views with Minecraft videos or some trash content. Do I really need to say what will happen with the new content about financial advice or anything business related? In other words, you can call that a very irresponsible waste of money. Imagine you really broke the ceiling with your content and made the best video you could. It has great quality, a well-written script, and a click-worthy thumbnail. You simply have it all, but your video is again ruined by the algorithm knowing your channel as Minecraft-centered. Would you be satisfied with all this hard work not paying off due to the algorithm's limitations? Or, for example, consider buying some start-in traffic with ads. You might say that this can be effective since your content will be shown to an audience with the exact interests that are needed. But not really. Some guy with a tech background might click on your review for the brand new iPhone, but then again, his account might be heavily used by his family. Exactly, YouTube will track his wife's interests in astrology and flowers, and your channel is doomed once again. Time and money wasted. Yeah, you can say that I'm exaggerating, but in fact, these are real life situations. Trust me, I'm not just speaking into the void. I've seen half-dead channels whose creators had this exact approach, and I'm happy to say that we learned from these problems and worked our way out of them. Take this real estate channel, for example. The creator had been making videos for 3 years with no results. But after take a look, just a few videos with our team, his views skyrocketed. And here's the secret, I don't do everything on this channel and this channel and this channel. Our YouTube agents trained by our team handle tasks like picking topics, creating thumbnails, and writing scripts. If you want to scale your hobby into a real job or expand your personal brand even further, we can help you with that with our online YouTube agency. Or if you want to grow as a one-man band, we have a detailed lessons on how to kickstart your YouTube channel in the Full-Time YouTuber Academy. Simply click the link in the description and we'll get in touch with you. And back to our main topic. We've already talked about everything you shouldn't do when starting your channel, but what do you have to do? Now, firstly, try to research the platform and find some channels with similar content. Obviously, we're looking for successful ones. Try to make notes and videos with eye-catchy thumbnails and creative topics. This way, you can figure out what really moves your target audience and what features you must incorporate to make your CTR higher. And talking about clusters, what exactly is an audience cluster and how does it all work? Here's a little theory break for those who really want to make a difference in their YouTube growth. An audience cluster is a group of people collected based on their interests and subscriptions. Let's imagine there are 5 clusters on YouTube. Keeping that in mind, let's consider that suddenly people from cluster 1 and cluster 4 became interested in one particular video equally. YouTube sees that and combines them into one group. That way, the aggregation scales, the audience of the video gets bigger, and the clusters become more massive. Theory breakdowns here. Next up, more practical advice. And the most important question is, what should you do to make your channel grow? What is this key secret that everybody lacks? Well, it's nothing. Yeah, pretty much nothing related to promoting videos. The only way to grow is to work on your content. Working on the quality of your videos is probably the only thing that matters, but most of the people tend to think otherwise. But looking from my perspective, the main secrets of growing a successful channel, very simple. Picking interesting topics, creating great thumbnails and titles, writing well-crafted scripts, ensuring professional shooting, and delivering excellent editing. That's what makes a channel grow. Not the fancy metadata secrets or some fake YouTube guru's advice, only great content makes a channel stand out. How do I know this? Well, that's because we pretty much work with some of the best channels in the industry right now. As an example, we run some of the biggest channels about cooking in the world. And we don't only produce great content, we teach others to do so. So yeah, if you want to work with the best team possible, or maybe you want to learn everything about YouTube and become a part of our team, simply click the link below and we'll start from there. And that's all. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.